don't have to shout.
And my dad, and my brother, and probably the Lambview Marching Band. Kevin. No, Mom, this has nothing to do with you. Or you, Dad, or Joey, or anybody. This day is just for Leanne and me. And we are going to get married. And if you even think about trying to stop us, I will never, ever forgive you. Now go on.
You may kiss the bride.
You haven't married us yet. Now go on.
Oh.
You were up to the point where marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly.
Kevin, please, may I have a word with you? Just a word.
Hold that thought.
What'd he say?
How did you find us?
Well, Joey told us what you were doing.
I owe him one.
No. He had no choice. I made him tell me.
Did he tell you everything?
I know that Leanne is pregnant.
Great.
Is it great?
I think so, Mom. And I know you don't.
I guess I still feel the same way that I did before about you getting married now. But Kevin, a baby, well, baby certainly changes the picture, doesn't it? And a lot of those changes will be wonderful changes. I really wish that I could have experienced all those changes with Megan. I wish that I had had all that precious time with my beautiful daughter. But I didn't. I lost it. And once it's lost, it's gone forever. And I cannot bear the thought of you losing all that, too.
Oh, Mom.
If only you had been honest with us.
I'm sorry.
Well, we could have avoided all this pain.
It's just that we wanted your blessing so badly, Mom, that I just didn't think you'd give it.
I have to give it, Kevin. Because this baby needs a good home and a loving family. And I would very much like to be a part of that. That's why I'm here. I wanted to be with you from the very beginning, starting with your wedding.
Well, you're in the right place.
No, Kevin. No. Your friends, your family, nobody's here. Come back to Landfair with us, please. The house has seen so much sadness lately. Why don't you help us to raise the roof a bit? You can let us throw you and Leanne a really wonderful wedding, something she'll treasure for the rest of her life.
She'll treasure this one, Mom. And so will I. This wedding that we're in the middle of. We have everything that we want. Now that my family's here. Our family. So now all we have to do is finish the wedding.
I would like to just have a moment with the bride, please. Well, I always thought that I would know exactly what to say the day that my oldest boy got married. I thought I would be happy and sad, and I hoped I would be very eloquent. Unfortunately, the words seem to have gone clear out of my head.
Are you angry?
No, I'm not angry. I'm not even disappointed or hurt. I'm not any of the things I thought I would be. I'm very afraid.
Afraid of what?
I'm afraid of what the world can do to a young couple.
Vicki, look, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but I think if Kevin and I love each other like
Do
we
you?
do...
I think that's what I'm really trying to find out, Leanne. I can see how much Kevin loves you. I know that he would give up everything to make you happy.
And I would do the same for him, Vicki, in a minute. Kevin has been so kind to me. He's been decent, and he's treated me with respect. Nobody's ever done that. Kevin just met me, and he loved me. It's never been like that before.
And you're grateful to him.
Yes, I'm grateful. I'll be grateful to him for the rest of my life.
Gratitude is not the same as love.
Well, then maybe you can tell me the difference, Vicki, because I don't know what it is. Kevin's love for me, I don't know, kind of saved my life, and I would really, really like to do the same for him if he'd let me. I want so much for this to work. I really do.
Well, I can see that now. I'm awfully glad I came.
Okay. So should I call everybody back in?
I have one more question to ask you, please.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
This is the hardest one, but I'm afraid I have to ask, and I need you to answer me truthfully. Are you quite sure that this baby is Kevin's and not Max Hogan's? Sorry to have to ask you this, but I must. Are you sure the baby is Kevin's?
I had exactly the same worry you did. Vicki, believe it or not, I did. Well, actually, it was much more than worry. It was like this panic inside me. You know, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. So, I went to my doctor, and she confirmed it. The baby has to be Kevin's.
Well, thank God for that. Again, I'm sorry I had to ask.
It's okay. I understand.
I don't want you two starting out with those kind of shadows hovering over you.
I know. I know you really want what's best for us.
Does that surprise you so?
Well, to be honest, when you found out I was pregnant, I thought you'd be furious, to say the least. So what happened?
Well, it's what is happening. You're making him happy, and I guess I never imagined that. And now that I see how very glad he is to be marrying you, I couldn't possibly object. Love is much too precious, and life is much too short.
Kevin is convinced that Megan would have wanted us to go on with this.
Oh, I expect you would. And I'm also thinking about Jessica. I lost one daughter this year. I might have lost two if it hadn't been for you. You saved my little Jessie's life, and you risked your own life to do it. And I did promise you back then that if you ever needed me, I would help you.
You're doing it now, Vicki.
You spies can stop lurking about now.
All clear?
Oh, yes, I think so. About as clear as you can get in this day and age.
So can we finish the ceremony?
Well, I think somebody better call the minister back first.
I don't think Colin's going to work. I better go get him.
I know this is spur of the moment and all, but I'd be just tickled pink if you'd allow me to give you away.
I'd like that very much.
Are we going to discuss the christening now?
Would you let him get married first, for heaven's sake?
Oh. Are we ready?
Do you, Kevin, take Leanne to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Yeah. And do you, Leanne, take Kevin to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Well, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, you don't have to shout. All right, well, if you do and he does, let's see. Oh, then by the power vested in me by the grace of God and according to the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Mrs. Buchanan. The youngest Mrs. Buchanan now, by the way. Cassie's going to have to give up her title. Welcome to the family.
I'm overstaying my welcome, aren't I?
Not at all. Of course not.
Look, I know y'all want to be alone, but could I have just a minute alone with Leanne? I know, but it'll only take a minute. It's just girl stuff, you know.
Sure, I understand. There's some more luggage still left in the car.
Perfect. Thanks. You just go into the car, Kevin. Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Before I go back to Lambview, I need to know about Max.
What do you need to know about him?
Well, what he knows, what he doesn't know, what he should know.
You go ahead and tell him I got married, all right? He doesn't know that. Just don't tell him that I'm pregnant, okay?
That is not going to work. He's going to know you're pregnant sooner or later, probably sooner. And it's going to be a whole lot stranger to him if he finds out without you telling him. You know, a lot more like he might be the... And you don't want him to find out just by common gossip. That just wouldn't be right now, would it?